During his remarkable career, Naas won just about everything there was to win as a fly half for the Blue Bulls and the Springboks. Although he retired from the game in 1992, he still holds point-scoring records at both national and provincial level. He was gifted in all the aspects of fly half play, but in this video we're going to focus on the one area in which he was and still is the acknowledged master: kicking.
Good, it looks beautiful, it's there, Naas Grubber. He did it beautifully, right through the post. Did he have it in the field of play? Yes he does, and in a magnificent position. Here's Naas, that's good refereeing again, it goes over, and it's over! So it's Grubber 21 points, Transvaal 18.
Hello, I'm Naas Grubber. And welcome here at Loftus Versfeld. Hopefully in the next 40 minutes I can solve all your kicking problems and make you a more consistent kicker.
So stay with us as Naas reveals the secrets of the trade: the kick-off, the place kick, the drop kick, the up and under, the touch kick, the grubber, the chippy and the scrum half kick.
Last quarter puts the Springboks into the early lead.
The up and under, very similar to the drop kick. Ball lie in your right hand, thumb, little finger push it slightly away from the right palm, left hand in a supportive row. The only difference is we work on a drop kick from through the back seam, through the front seam towards the goal post. Now you're going to take the right foot, kicking it under the ball and the power generating through the ball up in the air. Let's see if I can show you. Can't get better than that. To add on to the up and under, very important, don't kick it too hard and don't try and place the ball in a position. All you need to do is kick the ball naturally.
They still call it the Gary Owen in Ireland, but let's have a look at the main points of the up and under. Kicking leg works upwards and the ball tumbles through the air, and make sure you don't kick it too hard.
That's Naas Grubber, and up and under, that's a difficult one. Northerns can get up there, Kirkham will get man and ball. Johnny Pretorius trying to get underneath it, Don Badenhorst is in. Good work by Northerns in that line-out, Naas Grubber. And the up and under, that's a difficult one for Transvaal. Under it is Jannie Breert. Inside the Transvaal 22, what's this Northern Transvaal power pack? They're watching, they will. Another up and under, that's a difficult one, it's a good one indeed. Kirkham waiting for it, can he mark it? No, he can't. Goes up for it, off the shoulder I think, advantage of the referee. Williamson, out and out with it. And there's the up and under again. Kirkham waiting for it. And Rich was, they found it. You see Val Bartman there too. Northern's getting this ball. Christopher Herrera back to Naas Grubber. Here's another. No, it was a drop and up and under. And that's a good one. His chaps are getting under there as the ball comes down. And Leon Wenzel with it now. Looking for support. Stefan Heerden helping. And good second place position. Here's Naas with another drop goal. And it looks as though it's there.
Tashman. Honey ball. Now the pressure on Neil Jenkins. He's taken it in terms of kicking order. But he couldn't get that one. Van der Westhuizen, honey ball. Johnny van Skartbeek and Montgomery up there quickly. Jenkins couldn't hold on. Now the Lions in some sort of trouble. Tate's in possession. And honey ball comes away. Van Skartbeek. Percy's going to get his try.
Touch kick. I put a line on my right hand side and a line on my left hand side, just to make sure that your body stays between the two lines. There's so many players, when they kick towards the left touch line, their body going slightly to the right, and there's no ways they're going to get a nice torpedo. Body on the right hand side trying to kick to the left. Same with the left foot kicker. If you want to kick it a nice torpedo, you go straight between the two lines. If you're going too far to your left, then the ball will just fall off your left foot. You will have a 10-meter kick instead of a 40-meter kick. The basics of a touch kick is very simple. You take the ball right in front of you, you turn it 45 degrees, you drop the front part of the ball. That's the way the ball should stay at all times. Then you put your right hand underneath the ball, controlling the ball, your left hand in a supportive row. Now if I do go back and just show you something, when I come forward, my left foot must point towards the place where I want to kick the ball out. The ball at a 45-degree angle, lying in my right hand, supported by my left hand, should fall in line with my right foot. Not on the inside, otherwise I'm going to pull it. Not on the outside, otherwise it's just going to fall off my right foot. Let me show you. If I come, my left foot must point towards the place where I want to kick the ball. The ball at the 45-degree angle will fall on my right foot, toes pointed, and important, it must work through the ball like that, and if it happens like that, then this ball will torpedo by itself. To add to that, very important, my feet, my hips, my shoulders should be in a straight line. I can turn around and try and show you that if I want to do a touch kick now, I'm just staying between the two lines. You'll see my body is going straight, my body is going straight, and the whole body points towards the point where I want to kick the ball. Let me show you. Better, can't really be. Okay. I'm just going to do a couple of kicks. See if we can get a nice spiral. If you want to be successful, keep the toes, the hips and the shoulders and the head moving in one direction.
Let's recap what Naas has just told us then. Keep your shoulders, feet and hips in line. The kicking leg must follow through, and keep your eyes on the ball. Now then, let's hear from another Springbok fly half, Jannie de Beer.
Well, firstly, you got to give yourself a target where you're aiming. So if you're playing where there's maybe a side screen on 10 meters beyond the touch line, you can actually say, for instance, okay, that's my marker, that's my target, that's where I want to go. And then your shoulders must be in a situation where it's facing that target. Your shoulders cannot face the poles, for example, and then you're aiming for the touch line, because one of two things will happen. You will either kick the ball and you will hook it, or otherwise you will just shank the ball to the right. So your shoulders will actually determine the line where the ball will go most of the time.
Henry Williamson, dan sy kaptein Naas Botha. En Naas Botha se skop. Dis 'n ontsettende goeie skop van Naas Botha. And this time running out for Transvaal. Naas Botha with it, and he drives Transvaal back again. Will he land it in the field of play? Yes, he does, and in a magnificent position.
Oh, he's kicked it long and low into the wind. It's a good one. Then goes Oosthuizen for Northerns. Tommy du Plessis to Naas Botha, who lifts it with the wind behind it and gets a magnificent touch.
Naas Botha, hele eentjie buitekant sy kwartgebied. Maar hy's 'n meester van hierdie rolskoppe.
Funny ball. John Jenkins has to make room, but now of course it'll be the Lions putting to the line out.
Ons wil man wat kry, weer gaf hier 'n twee. Soek die spasie, dit kan werk vir hom. Hier is slag, skitterende skop van Gaffie de Tooy.
The grubber, holding the ball. Right hand on top of the ball, controlling the ball like that. Left hand in a supportive row. When I drop the ball will drop down like that. You'll see my left foot will always be in the direction where I want to grab the ball. My right foot, same, but now I'm picking up the knee first, drop the ball lower than the knee, toes pointed towards the ground, and the difference here is I'm going to kick the ball on this part and instead of that part, because while I'm kicking it on this side, why I'm kicking it here is I want the ball to go into the ground first, take 2 rolls and bounce up. Let me just show you how you should do it. I've showed you a couple of examples, but very important is to concentrate on your right leg. It doesn't follow through. If you start doing that, the ball is going to just go on and on and on.
And the main points to remember in the grubber: first create the gap, kick the ball on the top, and kick the ball into the ground. And now some more thoughts on the grubber from Helgaard Muller and Stephen Brink.
When you have tried everything, and the defense is very good at that moment, and it is another attacking option to let the grubber go through. But the most important thing is that you must kick the grubber to get the ball again, because if you kick the grubber just to kick it, then you are going to kick ball position away.
When you're using the grubber is when your opponent's drifting from the side and you're the last man to the sideline, and they are drifting towards you and just releasing the ball on your feet and grubbering it through.
Free State well grouped on the outside. Helgaard Muller keeping it in field with Chris Bardenhorst, who did particularly well, and backboard who other than John Allen.
They've lost it forward, the referee waiting for advantage, Gianni de Beer. And now Honeyball driving back to Jenkins, and Andre Snyman is flying, and that's a well-placed kick by Henry Honeyball.
Anru with a little stab through.
Number 6, watch out.